Good morning, viewers and listeners of Concerned Citizens Media. Thank you again for joining me. I always appreciate your presence. I just stopped by to share the breaking news coming out of Ethiopia. If you remember, after accusation and counter accusation and after the broadcasting we witnessed during Ashanda celebration, especially from Amara region, the preparation to wage a war against Tigrayans now is in effect, according to multiple media sources. The war started, and the Tigray media house also has this news, and multiple other news also sharing this breaking news coming out of Ethiopia. So I will share the news I got from Adanyu Camera. Adanyu Camera. He got the Amharic and the Tigrayan news coming out of that region, that the Ethiopian government started attack on Tigray region. So this is a breaking news reported not only by Adanyu Camera, it's also reported by Tigray Media House and other media outlets. Thank you for joining me. Just listen to this breaking news, and I have also one more video for today. Thank you.
ሰበር ዜና ከትግራይ ሰራዊት ወታደራዊ ኮማንድ የተሰጠ መግለጫ። የተከበርከው የትግራይ ህዝብ፣ ጠላት በደቡብ ግንባር በግንባሩ የነበሩትንና ከሌላ አካባቢ ያሰባሰበውን የአማራ ልዩ ኃይል ክፍለ ጦሮች፣ የወሎ ፋኖና ሚሊሻ ባለፉት 5 ቀናት ወደፊት ሲያስጠጋቸው ከቆየ በኋላ የፌዴራል መከላከያ ኃይል አካል የሆኑትን 6ኛና 8ኛ የእግረኛ እዞች፣ 2ኛ፣ 6ኛና 8ኛ መካናይዝድ ክፍለ ጦሮች በመጨመር በዛሬው ዕለት ነሐሴ 18 2014 ዓ.ም ከማለዳው 11 ሰዓት በጩቤ በር፣ ጃኖራ፣ ጉባጋላና ያለው አቅጣጫ ወደ አላማጣ፣ ባላ፣ ቢሶበር መጠነ ሰፊ ጥቃት
factor in temperature and humidity
and then subtract the wind speed
ጀምሯል። በዚህ ግንባር የጀመረው ጥቃት ደቡብ ትግራይ በቁጥጥሩ ስር ለማስገባት የቻለውን ያህል የሚገፋ አጋዥ አጥቂ ክንፍ እንጂ ዋነኛው የዘመቻው ኢላማ ከምዕራብ ትግራይና ምዕራብ ጎንደር ወደ አዲያቦ፣ አስገደና ጸለምቲ እንደሆነ ሳይታለም የተፈታ ሀቅ ነው። ጠላት በዘመናዊው ዓለም ታሪክ ባልታየ መልኩ የትግራይ ህዝብ ሙሉ በሙሉ ዘግቶ ዘንተ ዓለም የማይረሳ ግፍና ስቃይ ሲያደርስበት ከቆየ በኋላ ተዳክሟል፣ በጦርነት መጨረስ እችላለሁ ብሎ ባመነበት በአሁኑ ወቅት ለተወሰነ ወራት የቆየውን ግጭት የማቆም ስምምነት በመጣስ ሲያካሂደው የቆየውን የጄኖሳይድ ጦርነት አጠናክሮ ለመቀጠል ዛሬ ማለዳ የጀመረውን ጥቃት ገሃድ አድርጎታል። የተከበራችሁ መላ የትግራይ ልጆች፣ የትግራይ ሰራዊት ጠላት ቀድሞም የሚታወቀውን የዘመቻ እቅዱ መነሻ በማድረግ የጀመረውን ጥቃት ካላቆመ በአስተማማኝ ደረጃ ጥቃቱን በመመከትና በመስበር ወደ ጸረ ማጥቃት በመሸጋገር የተወረረውን ሉዓላዊ የትግራይ መሬትና የተፈናቀለው ህዝባችን ወደ ቀድሞው ይዞታው ለመመለስ የሚያስችል ሙሉ ዝግጅት እንዳለው የትግራይ ሰራዊት ወታደራዊ ኮማንድ ለመግለጽ ይወዳል። ለተከበራችሁ የኢትዮጵያ ህዝቦችና የፖለቲካ ኃይሎች፣ የትግራይ ህዝብ ሀገሬ ለሚላት ኢትዮጵያ እጅግ ውድ ዋጋ የከፈለ ጠንካራ ኢትዮጵያዊ እንጂ የኢትዮጵያ ጠላት አይደለም። ይሁን እንጂ ጠላቶቻችን ራሱን ጽኑ ኢትዮጵያ አድርጎ ያምን በነበረው የትግራይ ህዝብ ላይ እየፈጸሙት ያለውን ጄኖሳይድ በመቀጠል እስከ አሁኗ ሰዓት ድረስ ከበው ለረሃብ በሽታና ጭንቀት ከዳረጉት በኋላ ዛሬ ወታደራዊ ጥቃት ጀምረውበታል። ይሁንና ፍላጎታቸው በኃይል ሊያሟሉት ከቶም እንደማይችሉ ተገንዝበው ጦርነቱን እንዲያቆሙ የትግራይ ህዝብ እንደ ህዝብ የህልውናውን ቀጣይነት ለማረጋገጥ እያደረገ ባለው እልህ አስጨራሽ ትግል ወገናዊ ድጋፋቸውን እንድታሳዩት የትግራይ ሰራዊት ወታደራዊ ኮማንድ ጥሪውን ያስተላልፋል። የትግራይ ሰራዊት ወታደራዊ ኮማንድ ነሐሴ 18 2014 ዓ.ም ትግራይ ተሰራ።
Egypt is host.
Okay, I'll come to this Egypt video. So that is the breaking news. That's the breaking news announced from Tigray Military Command, Tigray Region Military Command Center. So after almost 2 years sealed off from all connection, from blockade. Now the Ethiopian government think he can easily defeat, because these people are already weakened by shortage of food, medicine, and impact of diseases and many depressing situation for 2 years. So what the announcer is saying, is calling on Ethiopian government to stop. If the Ethiopian government doesn't stop, the Tigrayan peoples will unite to defeat this aggression and retake the occupied lands from Tigray region. Also, the Tigray Command Center calling on Ethiopians to stand with Tigrayans, and to support Tigrayans so we can defeat this aggression. So this is a very serious one, and we know it's coming because we follow the news from Ethiopian government side, accusing Tigray, with different accusation and preparation not to make a mistake again. So we know this is coming, and we call on international communities, the United Nations, Americans, and European Union to intervene this crazy man from killing Ethiopians again, to stop this bloodshed. This is unacceptable, and this guy is dying for power. He is killing so many Oromos now. There is a war going on in Oromia, and now he's coming back and attacking the Tigray region and to create another bloodshed in that region. So he must be stopped by all means, and I hope you guys share this news with US, European Union, and Human Rights Commission, wherever you can get attention. This is a breaking news. The war started, and I hope it will stop, and the peace talk will start immediately, and stop Abiy Ahmed from creating another bloodshed in that region. So that's the breaking news, and it's unfortunate is coming back to that region. The region is already suffering with a shortage of medicine, food, fuel, no banking system, no internet. Is sealed off from the global community. So they need our help. They need the help of the international community to stop Abiy Ahmed, not to repeat genocide again. He's supposed to be accounted for. That now he's coming back and doing it. So that is the breaking news. That's the unfortunate I'm sharing from Adanyu Camera. Thank you, Adanyu Camera, and other medias for sharing this breaking news. So let's go to the Egypt is, is hosting a different Middle East country, and let's listen what they say.
A five-nation Arab summit in El Alamein, with the leaders from respective countries already jetted in on Monday. Sisi, Emirati President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa Al Kadhimi, and the kings of Jordan and Bahrain, Abdullah II and Hamad, respectively, are to hold the summit in El Alamein, northwest of Cairo, on the Mediterranean coast. On Monday, the five leaders held bilateral talks in a bid to strengthen relations and cooperations between the five Arab states. Among the issues to be discussed include the Ukraine war-related energy and food crisis. Al-Aram, citing a diplomatic source, said a dispute pitting Egypt and Sudan against Ethiopia over its mega dam on the Blue Nile will also be up for discussion. The massive $4.2 billion Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, said to be the largest hydroelectric scheme in Africa, has been at the center of a regional dispute ever since Ethiopia broke ground on the project in 2011. The war in Yemen, Syria and Libya, and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are also set to be on the agenda. Among the meeting's participants, Iraq is the only country not to recognize Israel. Egypt made peace with Israel in 1979. Jordan signed a peace treaty in 1994, while the United Arab Emirates in Bahrain normalized ties with the Jewish state in 2020.
Okay, thank you, African News, for that reporting. That's Egypt hosting a summit to discuss various issues, Ukraine and the Ethiopian hydro dam and other issues. So hosting Jordan, Iraq, and other dignitaries. So the main issue for today is this breaking news coming out of Ethiopia. Tigray region is under attack again, and another genocide, another catastrophe is coming to that region if it's not stopped immediately. If not getting an immediate intervention from international community. I hope it will happen. I hope it will be shorter, and I hope those prosperity officials will be accounted, not only for this attack, but for the past genocide and other violations in that region, plus what they are doing in Oromia. They are not peacemakers, as Getachew Reda already said. They are not ready for peace. They must be accounted for, and we call on international community to act immediately, stop this war. So that's all I'm gonna say. And the other thing is the Amara militia and the FANO also continue their expansion in Fantale, eastern Oromia region. They are also heavily armed. They, displaced farmers and residents from that area. So they are also expanding to control that Djibouti Ethiopia line, and control that area, and even they start farming. So that's another news, and shared on another media. So this is a very serious one. This breaking news must be handled immediately and with care, so we cannot repeat the bloodshed again in the Tigray region. And the international community must stop these Prosperity Party officials and must force them to come to the table and finally be accountable what they have been doing in Ethiopia. Thank you for joining me. That's all I have for today. And be safe, and I hope we'll have more better news on the next round. So long, everyone.